friends, today's topic is impact of tuberculosis on HIV. I have made a video earlier where I have discussed about impact of HIV on tuberculosis, and today's video is the other way. What tuberculosis does to HIV. Friends, as you all know, HIV infection is a notorious infection where patient's immunity is suppressed by the virus and patient gets lots of opportunistic infection in his or her body. Likewise, tuberculosis also is a bacterial infection which is common in HIV patient, and as the patient's immunity is already suppressed and patient is already suffering from HIV infection and having lots of other infections, on the top of that there is infection with tuberculosis. Now, if patient is having HIV infection, what this tuberculosis does to that patient, that we have to understand. Tuberculosis accelerates the progression of HIV, and it is evident by 6 to 7-fold increase in viral load in patient's body. As HIV is a virus, and we can understand that this fact that whenever patient with HIV infection get the infection with tuberculosis and we check the blood, we see that there is many fold increase in viral load. That means this tuberculosis accelerating the HIV infection, and patient is gradually going towards AIDS. Mycobacterium tuberculosis infection shortens the lifespan of a patient who is having HIV infection. Because of HIV infection, patient might be having lots of other infections, and because of that, patient general condition already deteriorates. And on the top of that, if the patient gets pulmonary tuberculosis, then there is little complication in the body, and even regarding the treatment also, it's really difficult to continue patients' antitubercular treatment and treatment of HIV infection. Then the risk of death in this type of cases where HIV infected patient is having pulmonary tuberculosis, the risk of death is twice as high as a patient who is having HIV but not tuberculosis. So this is another big factor, and this is a impact of tuberculosis on HIV. Tuberculosis is the cause of death in 1 out of 3 of AIDS patient. So the data is worldwide, so you can imagine the impact of tuberculosis on a HIV patient, and the cause of death in this type of cases is progression of AIDS rather than tuberculosis. So by this time you can understand that patients who are having HIV infection and tuberculosis both, they are in real trouble, and they are called deadly to this tuberculosis and HIV infection, because both cause progression of each other, so patients actually deteriorates. So we have to handle this type of patient very carefully. Friends, that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video and stay healthy.